My name is Martha Lucy Dietrich. I was born on May 30th, 1915. And though I no longer walk this earth, my voice carries from a quiet corner of the universe. I speak to you from a place where time flows differently, yet my memories remain vivid, tethered to the life I once lived and the legacy my husband and I built together. 72 years ago, in a small village called Weiler Zumstein, Germany, my husband and I took a leap of faith. We founded Das Fabrikle, a mechanical workshop born from the hope and resilience that followed the war. It was more than a workplace. It was a place of rebuilding, not just for us, but for the 60 men and women who labored there with skilled hands and determined hearts. The Fabrikle stood as a testament to what could be achieved through hard work, unity, and vision. It hummed with the sound of machines and human ingenuity, a place where dreams were forged from metal and where the spirit of a village grew stronger with every passing day. I've watched from afar as the Fabrikle has endured, as its story has grown beyond what I could have imagined. And now, through this podcast, I want to share its journey with you, the challenges, the triumphs, and the people whose lives were shaped by this humble workshop. This is not just the story of a factory. It is the story of a family, a community, and the enduring legacy of a dream born in post-war Germany. It is my story, and it is yours too. So, come with me. Let me show you what the Fabrikle was, what it is, and what it still can be. Together, we will step back in time, celebrate the present, and dream for the future. But Das Fabrikle was never just a factory. It was the heart of our family, a place where our daughters, Karen and Marlene, grew up amidst the hum of machines, the laughter of workers, and the steady hands of their father. It became their playground, their school of life, and, in many ways, their foundation. Years passed, and as life unfolded, our family grew. Karen, our eldest, married a remarkable man, Siegfried, a celebrated soccer star from Stuttgart. He could have stayed in the world of fame and football, but instead he chose to stand beside us, becoming another pillar of Das Fabrikle. With his work ethic, determination, and unwavering support, Siegfried brought a new energy to our workshop. He worked just as hard as any man in the factory, not because he had to, but because he believed in what we had built and wanted to carry it forward. Karen and Siegfried brought fresh ideas, strength, and a sense of modernity to Das Fabrikle. They didn't just inherit a factory, they inherited its soul, its legacy, and its meaning. Together, they helped it endure through the changing times. Marlene, too, carried the values of Das Fabrikle in her heart, finding her own path, but always remaining connected to the place where her childhood memories were forged. Now, from where I sit in this timeless corner of the universe, I look back on what we built, not just the walls of a factory, but a life. I see the laughter of our workers, the joy of our daughters running through the workshop, and the dedication of my husband and son-in-law as they poured their hearts into every task. I see the way Das Fabrikle became more than a business. It became a living, breathing legacy. When Gothold passed away, a part of S Fabrikle's soul went with him. He had been its strength, its foundation. Years later, when our dear son-in-law Siegfried, who had poured his own sweat and determination into S Fabrikle, grew too old to carry the burden, we made a decision. We thought we were doing what was best. S Fabrikle was rented out to people we trusted, people we believed would honor its legacy. But time has a way of revealing truths we cannot see in the moment. My granddaughter Tanja, Karen, and Siegfried's daughter, was always against this decision. She grew up with S Fabrikle, just as her mother had. It was part of her blood, her identity, her heart. Even as a young girl, it was clear that S Fabrikle was not just a building to her, it was home, a part of her soul. She felt its pulse in a way others could not. Years passed, and Tanja, with her deep connection to S Fabrikle, began to see what we could not. The tenants we trusted did not treat it with the care and respect it deserved. Slowly, she realized the extent of the damage, not just physical, but to the spirit of the place. S Fabrikle was never meant to be in the hands of strangers. It was meant to stay with the family, where its heart had always been. With courage and determination, Tanja made a decision that I know was not easy. She ended the lease, reclaiming S Fabrikle for herself and for the family. It became clear to everyone, even to us watching from beyond, that giving it away even to people we thought we knew had been a mistake. But Tanja's heart never wavered. Her love for S Fabrikle burned brightly, and her actions spoke of a loyalty and passion that filled me with pride. S Fabrikle was never just a factory. It was the center of our family, the place where laughter echoed, where hands worked hard, where dreams were realized. And now, through Tanja, its story continues. She carries with her the lessons of the past, the resilience of her parents, and the fire of a new generation. From where I sit in this timeless place, I watch Tanja with pride and gratitude. She has reclaimed what was lost and reminded us all that S Fabrikle is not just walls and machines. It is love, family, and the spirit of those who built it. The story of S Fabrikle is not over. It continues to live and breathe through her unwavering heart, and through the family, who will always hold it close. Let this be a reminder that some places, some legacies, are not meant to be handed away. They are meant to be held, protected, and loved. 2.5 years ago, my granddaughter Tanja did something extraordinary. She reclaimed S Fabrikle, a place that had been entrusted to strangers and left in neglect. When she stepped inside, she faced not only the weight of the years, but also the visible scars of abandonment. The heating system was destroyed, the toilets were unusable, and there were damages everywhere, deep wounds in a place that had once been a sanctuary of work, purpose, and hope. I watched her then, standing in the very space where her mother Karen and her Aunt Marlene had once played, where my husband Gothold had worked tirelessly, and where her father Siegfried had poured his heart and strength. I saw the challenges she faced, and I saw her courage. Tanja did not look away. She did not crumble under the weight of what she inherited. Instead, she rolled up her sleeves and faced every challenge with determination, love, and an unwavering vision. She saw what others could not. S Fabrikle was not just a broken building. It was a place waiting to be reborn. Today, S Fabrikle is becoming something extraordinary, a place of light, creativity, and connection. My granddaughter has turned it into a holy space, a sanctuary that honors its past while embracing a new future. Where once there was damage, there is now beauty. The walls now house an upcycling museum, where old things are given new purpose, mirroring the very transformation of S Fabrikle itself. There are prayer rooms, where people can find peace and connect with something greater than themselves. A language and flight school have taken root, teaching skills that connect people to the world and to one another. And through it all, Tanja is creating a center for art, understanding, and global connection. She is turning S Fabrikle into a place where ideas flourish, where cultures meet, and where hearts are inspired. I watch her now, and my heart swells with pride and gratitude. My husband Gothold and I built S Fabrikle as a place of hope after the war. We could never have imagined that, decades later, our granddaughter would breathe new life into it, transforming it into something far greater than we ever dreamed. Tanja has shown the world that even when something seems broken beyond repair, it can be rebuilt with love, vision, and hard work. She has reminded us all that legacy is not just something we inherit, it is something we shape, nurture, and pass on. Through Tanja, S Fabrikle has become more than a factory. It is now a beacon, a place where the past meets the future, where art and understanding thrive, and where the spirit of our family continues to grow. From this timeless place, I watch her with a full heart, knowing that she is not just carrying on our legacy, she is creating her own.